Since its launch in 2021, the James Webb Space Telescope has grabbed everyone's attention. It's a huge jump in our quest to understand the universe. This awesome telescope, packed with the latest tech, has become essential for astronomers. It keeps revealing secrets of space and changing how we see things. From the start, the James Webb Telescope has given us amazing looks at stuff like the origin of the universe, how galaxies form, and the search for life out there. Its super cool tools and imaging let us see deeper into space than ever before. We're getting incredible pictures and info that challenge old ideas and grow what we know about the cosmos. But, even with all its wins, the James Webb Telescope recently made a find that's making scientists wild. Get ready, the James Webb Telescope has put out a crazy new picture of the universe's edge, showing us a bit of the unknown. This news has everyone excited and wondering about what's real and where we fit in. What did NASA's new telescope find? How does it change what we know about astronomy? We're waiting to find out as researchers dig into the universe's mysteries. When it comes to finding planets outside our solar system, the James Webb Telescope is helping us get closer to finding other worlds. Past planet finds were done with roundabout methods like watching for dips in starlight. But Webb's new tech lets astronomers take pictures of exoplanets directly for the first time. Back in September 2021, Webb got the first direct picture of an exoplanet ever. It showed HIP 65426b, a huge gas giant pretty far from Earth. This was a big deal for exoplanet science, giving researchers a peek at the different kinds of worlds out there. HIP 65426b, being super big and far away, is just one of the many exoplanets waiting for the James Webb Telescope to find and study them. As astronomers look at the data from this tool, they want to learn the secrets of these worlds and figure out how planets are made and changed. Besides hunting for exoplanets, the James Webb Telescope has changed how we understand far-off galaxies and how they change. With its advanced pictures, Webb has shown astronomers amazing views of galaxy clusters, old stars, and the cosmic web that links them. One of the coolest finds from the James Webb Telescope is finding SMA X0723. This is a group of galaxy clusters that act like magnifying glasses, making the light from things behind them brighter. This trick, called gravitational lensing, lets astronomers see old galaxies that used to be too far away to see. This shines a light on the early days of the universe. Also, the James Webb Telescope has given great info on how planetary nebulas like the Southern Ring Nebula are made and what they're made of. By checking out the light from these colorful things, astronomers have been able to figure out how stars live and die, and how planetary systems form. The Southern Ring Nebula, thousands of light years away, has always made astronomers curious with its cool shape and glowing light. With its views of this nebula, the James Webb Telescope has shown us details we've never seen before about how it formed and how multiple stars affect its shape. One of the most interesting things from Webb's look at the Southern Ring Nebula is that there's a third star in the middle of it. This messes with old ideas about where it came from. This find has made people want to study planetary nebulas more and how they fit into the universe. Basically, the James Webb Telescope is proof of what humans can do and how curious we are about the universe. With every new find, it pushes science further and inspires people to check out the wonders of space. As we go on this trip, guided by Webb's powerful tools, who knows what awesome finds are waiting for us? Among these, Stephan's Quintet is a cool thing the James Webb Telescope has looked at. It's a group of 5 galaxies, pretty close together, about 290 million light-years away in the Pegasus constellation. 4 of these galaxies are in a cosmic dance, passing close to each other again and again. The way gravity works in this dance gives astronomers a chance to study how these encounters change galaxies. The Carina Nebula, 7,600 light-years away, is like a star factory where new stars are born. Webb's cool pictures have shown us areas we couldn't see before within the nebula, showing the details of how stars are born. The telescope can see through cosmic dust, letting astronomers study how stars form and change in great detail. One of the most amazing finds by the James Webb Telescope is about an exoplanet that's really strange. This thing, called VHS 1256b, is a brown dwarf. It's bigger than a planet but not big enough to be a star. Webb's observations have revealed details about this thing, including a dim red glow caused by a different kind of fusion that's not hydrogen fusion because it's smaller. In a surprise, Webb found silica clouds around VHS 1256b. We've never seen this on a brown dwarf before. This odd thing gives scientists a chance to study the air in a place between planets and stars. What's more, Webb's study of VHS 1256b's air has found different stuff like water, methane, carbon dioxide, and potassium. This shows that there's probably a lot of mixing going on in the exoplanet's air, where carbon dioxide from deep down is brought up to mix with methane higher up. This complicated mix makes VHS 1256b even more amazing and worth studying. The phantom galaxy, hard to see in the night sky, shines when the James Webb Space Telescope sees it in infrared light. A cool picture was made by putting together data from both the Hubble and Webb telescopes. Researchers showed the galaxy's spiral shape and structures of dust and gas that give off heat, coming from its center. This picture is part of a project that uses Webb to see through dust and gas to figure out how stars form in 19 nearby galaxies. In February of this year, the James Webb Telescope made another great find, giving us hints about the question that everyone's been asking for ages: what's at the edge of the universe? By looking at 6 huge galaxies that were around 500 to 700 million years after the Big Bang, the telescope has questioned old ideas. These galaxies, surprisingly grown up for their age, go against the idea that there were only tiny young galaxies back then. This has made us rethink how early galaxies formed and is changing how we see the universe change. So, the James Webb Space Telescope keeps showing us the wonders of space, pushing the limits of what we know and questioning old theories. From galaxies dancing in space to strange things like VHS 1256b, every find helps us understand the universe better. As Webb keeps doing its thing, astronomers expect more big news that will change the future of space science and where we see ourselves in space. After first getting the data wrong, further study has shown that the galaxies seen by the James Webb Telescope were real and more common than we thought. To figure out why these galaxies grew so fast, the team plans to use spectroscopy. This means splitting light into different colors to find what makes them up and figure out how far away the galaxy is. This data would give a much better idea of the galaxies and how big they are. Leah said it's important to stay open-minded about what they see, since this is the first time we're seeing so far back in the universe. Even though the data says these things are probably galaxies, there's still a chance that some might be super big black holes hidden behind stuff. On March 14, 2023, Stephanie Millam, the deputy project scientist for planetary science at the James Webb Space Telescope, spoke at the South by Southwest Conference and Festivals in Austin, Texas. Millam said she was excited about what the telescope has done and how hard the science people have worked to study and share their findings and studies. She said that many more cool finds are expected from the telescope, like studying how planets form and what dark matter is. The telescope's observations will help astronomers learn about dark matter by studying how galaxies change over time and how dark matter affects them. Also, the telescope has already used transit spectroscopy on exoplanets, letting astronomers study what their air is made of by looking at the light that passes through it. With over 5,000 exoplanets found so far, from huge gas giants to small, rocky worlds, there are many chances to explore. One of these exoplanets is Saturn's moon Titan, a world where it rains liquid methane and ethane, and the rocks are made of frozen water ice. Recently, NASA's James Webb Space Telescope got air data from Titan, showing that there are not one but 2 clouds. The researchers studying Titan with Webb were happy about the find, with astronomer Sebastian Rodriguez from the University of Paris saying, "At first glance, it is simply extraordinary. I think we're seeing a cloud." These clouds, especially over Titan's biggest sea, Kraken Mare, make us wonder about what the moon's air is made of. More data is being studied to map Titan's haze and figure out the mysteries of this strange thing in space. It's amazing how different other worlds are from our own. It was a big day when NASA's Webb telescope was launched on Christmas Day in 2021. After the NASA people worked for hours, the launch and setup went perfectly. Since then, the telescope has taken great pictures, letting us see the universe in more detail. With its infrared tools, we can now see the farthest galaxies in the universe, giving us a look into a past that we couldn't see before. There's no question that this tool is changing how we understand the cosmos. Within days of being turned on in June 2022, the Webb telescope found thousands of far-off galaxies, some of which are more than 150 million years older than any we've seen before. The data it's getting is helping us figure out unknown secrets of space. From showing what planets are made of to understanding how things move in space, it's all thanks to the new telescope. Recently, Webb looked at two galaxies crashing into each other, called a 623. What it saw was amazing. Even though it's about 270 million light-years away, Webb's advanced infrared tool let it see through thick dust and show us something we couldn't see with the Hubble telescope. What did it see? An area where stars are being made like crazy, at a rate 20 times faster than in our galaxy. The picture is so good that it looks like a painting made by nature. But there's more. The new picture also showed a layer we couldn't see before, hidden behind the dust. This is causing a lot of infrared light, which made Webb star patterns. This big find has been written about in a study in the Astrophysical Journal, making scientists excited. The merging of the two galaxies may also make something we can't see, a super big black hole. This amazing event is causing chaos in space that can't be copied anywhere else. And it's only thanks to Webb that we can see this moment in history. With its ability to get amazing pictures and give important data that might help us find life out there, the Webb telescope is changing the game for space travel. The future looks good with this tool and the chance to find more cool things as we keep checking out the universe's secrets. Since it was launched, the James Webb Space Telescope JWST has also given us great looks at how planets form. One of the coolest things it can do is study the formation of protoplanetary disks, the structures around young stars where planets are born. Webb's infrared pictures have let astronomers see these disks in detail, giving new ideas on how planets, moons, and other things in space are made.